tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Matt Wieters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike. Settling in now, Maikel Franco, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Turner takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game's rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 24.
24.
He singled his last time up. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner loves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. Basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit. And
well, the play's been made, and that standing in, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Now batting. Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Roll right back at him, and it hit him. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the. Digging in to try it again. Rhys Hoskins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And again, a throw over. And there he goes towards second. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Kingery, the Runner at second with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
No, he's safe.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton on the move. And he brings it down to end the... Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
Number 22.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a strike. One out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now two away. Stepping in, Max Scherzer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Wieters puts the tag on him, one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jake Arrieta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up.
And we'll have to leave it there. In now is Adam Eaton, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Matt Adams now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Rendon is off at first with 2 away. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count.
A swing and a miss. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 24. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Turner retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So digging in now, Nick Williams. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Kingery, base runner at first with 1 out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Bouncer to the left side. Rendon has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is... Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. No more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Ready for another chance? Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Strike called, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw on to first, gets him in the side. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Ready for another shot now, number 24. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Low for ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
A little bouncer. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here now is the pitcher, Sammy Solis. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat. Mark Reynolds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Short, hit hard. Kingery's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Williams is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Line toward the alley in left center. Number 24 is there, and he has it for the out. Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
A little bouncer. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. The 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Franco has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hit out towards second. And a rather easy first out. So striding forward now, number 24. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
One out, nobody on. One and 2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in, and the throw is in time to... At the plate, Justin Turner will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No score here as we play inning number 2.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 and 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a breaking ball stays outside. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Another full count pitch on its way. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. Here's Brian Dozier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Machado over to his right. 2 gone. In now, Nick Williams will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. Striding into the box, Rich Hill. 9-1-2 due up. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
This one's flared out toward left. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Third inning, no score to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Manny Machado. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And an off-speed pitch. Swung. So stepping in, Mike.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded softly to the right. Dozier charging in on it, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
But the catcher will simply apply the tap. Ready now, Justin Turner. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hernandez.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Now at the plate, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he's safe.
The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Runner in scoring position with two gone. called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Brian Dozier.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dozier is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Rich Hill flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Center fielder. Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
3-0 to him now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Cody Bellinger would be next. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. This is skied into short left center. Machado moving to his left. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. So striding in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Williams sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now. It's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, number 24. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Count now a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Alfaro shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peterson has it in his sights. 1 away. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped high in the air. Bellinger waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of everything.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start us off in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Sliced hard on the ground. To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tommy Hunter gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And it's fouled away. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball fouled off for the left for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled his last time through. High in the air out towards shallow right. Williams is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand. Up next to be Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way.
Williams.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Into the box, Michael Franco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pedro Baez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Pedro Baez.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Notman.
A swing and a miss. That standing in, Yasiel Puig. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball that just misses inside. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Digging in now, Pedro Baez, number 13, will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Dozier leads off first with one away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Jock Peterson now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man.